Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm really sorry I have not uploaded in a while. I'm really excited to get back to you guys. Hope you're still watching and you've been dying to see my videos. But I'm really excited to get back into this and just wipe away all that other stuff. Have not posted in 3 months, 4 months. I'm really psyched to be back. I have not thought of a video, but today I have. And today, my video will be why the 2019 MLB playoffs will not be what you expect right now. So let's get right into it. I think that the 2019 MLB playoffs will be really strange because there's a few teams that you might not expect that might just make that playoff run. Some teams might be the San Diego Padres, 1. 2, the Colorado Rockies, 3, the Pittsburgh Pirates, 4, the St. Louis Cardinals, 5, the Texas Rangers, 6, I hate to say it because I'm a huge Yankees fan, but the Boston Red Sox, 7, the Chicago White Sox, 8, the Washington Nationals, 9, the San Francisco Giants, and those are pretty much the teams that might make the huge runs. That might make the playoffs, but may not necessarily make a huge run, but make the playoffs. Because I just want to share one example. Look at this. The San Francisco Giants have won, surprisingly, 5 out of their last 6 games. And they just beat the Dodgers last night. They're 5-5 against the Dodgers lately. So they're gonna make some contact. The Washington Nationals, I believe, have won 14 out of 21. And then the list goes on and on. The Rockies got off to a horrible start. The Red Sox got off to a horrible start. It's just amazing. These playoffs could be insane. I don't even know how to explain it. The Cleveland Indians is another team I forgot to mention. The list could go on and on. The Phillies are losing lately because of Andrew McCutchen, who's out most likely for the year. These playoffs could be crazy. You could see the New York Yankees taking on the Rockies in the World Series. You could see the Rays taking on the Brewers in the World Series. This could be crazy. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just so psyched for these playoffs. With all due respect, I think the Yankees will win. I'm so surprised. The headline of this year is how the Red Sox responded from a 2-8 start after their first 10 games. And now look at them, they're 40-34. I'm not happy about this, but that type of stuff just happens in baseball. You don't get defined by one game, you get defined by stretches. You're going to have those weak stretches, and you're going to have those strong stretches. So honestly, these playoffs could be crazy. But first, the biggest part. I think these playoffs are going to be the craziest because the Braves are going to go nuts, ballistic. And I really think that the Braves have a World Series chance. And I say this because they're leading they're the NL East, right? Yeah, the NL East. They're leading the NL East with the Phillies and now the hot Washington Nationals. So it's become dangerous. The Mets aren't playing bad, but they're also in contention. The only team you could pretty much count out is the Miami Marlins. Plus, they're hot as heck. They're probably the hottest team in baseball. They've won 10 out of 11. And Ronald Acuna is going nuts. Ozzy Albies is playing great again. And then the biggest part is Josh Donaldson is playing like himself 2015 when he was on the he's just going nuts like he was on the Blue Jays in 2016, 15 when he was on the cover of MLB The Show 16. He did that because of how well he's playing. He's going to that level lately out of these last 11 games. And if he gets going, the Braves will spark. They just signed Dallas Keuchel. He's making his big league start this year for the Braves. He's making his debut for the Braves this year. He's not played this year, and he was one of the best pitchers in the MLB last year for the Astros. And he's making his start this Friday. Like, this could be an amazing team. That's why I put them in contention. So let's get started. In the AL East, I think the Yankees win the division. Period. I think the Rays will float away just a little. The Red Sox will get close, but not as close as the Rays. Then we go to the AL Central. I think, honestly, the Twins have it. And then I think the Indians will make the playoffs and be in second of that division. And then the wild card would be the Tampa Bay and Cleveland. And then we go to the last division, which is the Astros making it. So I don't think the Angels will make the playoffs. They're another team in contention possibly. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. I don't think the Rangers will make the playoffs. I think it will be Tampa Bay, Cleveland. Then the bracket goes Yankees 1 seed, 2 seed Houston, 3 seed Minnesota, 4 seed Tampa Bay, and 5 seed Cleveland. I think Cleveland is better. They should be better than the Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay was a huge surprise. I have Cleveland winning that. Then I have the Yankees beating Cleveland in 4. Then I have the Twins in surprise beating Houston in 5. I have the Yankees beating the Twins in 4. And then we move on. Not 4, sorry, 6. And then we move on to the NL. In the NL East, I have the Braves winning it. And then in second is the Washington Nationals. And I'll tell you how that all pans out later. But then we move on next in the NL. NL Central, I have the Cubbies winning it. And then the Brewers making the playoffs. And then finally, in the NL West, I have the Dodgers winning it. And this is where it gets really tough. This is the hardest division in the NL, in my opinion, right now, because the wild card teams. We have the Padres, the Rockies, and the Diamondbacks. And I have the Rockies. I just think they're the best team there. The Padres would be second, then the D-backs. And I just think that the Rockies, Freeland will get back up to the majors. He'll start pitching better, not like he was last year, but better. And he won't be their ace anymore. And then the Rays, the Rockies, Nolan Arenado will be like MVP candidate, but he will not win. Cody Bellinger will. That's my prediction, Cody Bellinger, by the way. And Christian Yelich, too, than Nolan Arenado. And I think the Rockies will pick it up more. They didn't get off to the best start. Then they started winning a lot of games. I think they'll keep it up. And then, I told you guys, I have the Brewers there. So it's going to be Rockies at Brewers. I have the Brewers winning that. So my number 1 seed in the NL is the Dodgers. The Dodgers will play Milwaukee. Dodgers win in 5. Then the number 2 seed Cubs play the number 2 seed. My bad. The number 2 seed Braves take on the number 3 seed Cubs, and this close. The Cubs lose in 5 to the Braves. And then we have the NL Championship Series. Drum roll. The Dodgers play the Braves, and the Braves win in 7, and the Braves are moving on to the World Series. But I'm not trying to be biased here at all. I might pick the Braves because they're playing so well. But the Yankees will win the World Series. Yes! So I've been waiting my whole life for this. I actually did not see them win. I was alive when they won the World Series, but I didn't really care. I didn't start caring until I was probably like 7. But still, go Yankees. And I think the Yankees will win the World Series in 6 over the Braves. The Braves are a great team. You better watch out for the Braves. Start filling out those brackets. It's really early. That's why. And the Braves, you need to watch out in those brackets. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will try to post more. I cannot figure out an NBA mock draft yet. If I do, I will post it tomorrow.